in it at bat.
Swing and a miss. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the... Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now here is Andy Pajes. Makes the catch. One down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Freddie Freeman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. The 2-1. High fly ball, right field. 2 down. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. On the ground. Nice grab to first. And very nicely done for the out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting on the mound in this one, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Ketel Marte leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball up there.
Sheehan goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2021. That clips a corner. That one inside, look out.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, right fielder.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
The 1-0.
Hey! that's outside.
Chop to third. Muncy. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting third, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Now quick throw to first. Carroll dives back in safely. And a big swing and a miss. Carroll over at first with one away.
Ball one.
Here's a 1-1. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He scores to tie it up.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, runner at second. Nolan Arenado, the next to hit. And that's
Ball
way
one.
high. Ball one. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
They've got him
Ball
working a
inside.
little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Pitch is in there. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Just a slow ground ball this time. And that's just foul. Two on the way. And Nato is set down on strikes.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith. That clips a corner. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
Swings and misses. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. On to the second inning here in the desert. All tied 1-1. Back here in the desert and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Ball.
There's a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Max Muncy at the plate now. That's ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. And that one fouled off. In there at the knees. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
And the 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, right field. Carroll under it. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Chase Field, now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Come on, Gabriel.
Nope. Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive, and it stays fair. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting seventh.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Moreno aboard here at first with nobody out. That
Ball.
one almost
Back
got
inside.
him. This one in the air. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
One out man at first. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A two-run homer, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Stepping in, Tommy Troy. Line drive, speared at first. Freeman steps on the bag, and there's two down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel
An
Marte.
outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Went down on strikes his first time through. Foul ball. Right side, Rojas. In plenty of time to first, third out. D-backs at a pair on the homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. On to the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo on to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, left fielder.
And here's a
Alex
look at
Call.
how he's using his pitches in this one. Next to hit, Alex Call. That misses
Ball
the
one.
zone, and that's ball one. There's a strike. Ground ball left side. It's through for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
He kind of
the
rolled over on
designated
this
hitter,
pitch a little
Alex
bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Alex Freeland getting ready to hit. The 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Perdomo.
You're out.
That's one. Over to
He's
first.
safe.
Safe.
Up next
Tough
for
play
the
right there.
Dodgers,
Didn't really have enough time to
fielder,
set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Freeland off of first with 2 away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
In the air to left center. And that'll do it. One left for LA. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Late on that fastball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That's in. Ball 2.
Pitch misses there, and now it's 3-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And the batter now,
That's a
Geraldo
ball.
Perdomo. The 1-0. Ground ball right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
For the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
2 down, bases empty. Nato comes in to take his cuts. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Up the middle. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Next is the designated hitter, Peyton Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in the desert, onto the 4th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot, and they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here's Mookie now. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign.
Nope, outside.
Man at second.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Close
Ball
one.
3.
Doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Change up on the corner at the knees. Tucker thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. First and second, no outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fastball for a strike. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. Flied to right his first time.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two 0. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. Miguel Rojas up next for the Dodgers. Betts on third. Tucker over at first with 1 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 3-3. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Chases the changeup in the dirt. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Brandon Garcia, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Thompson also throwing. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Another 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7.
On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. He's out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Alex Call.
Now the left fielder, Alex Call. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Nope. Outside.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Carroll on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits. 1 a solo shot. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one. You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Call on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
First baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Next is switch hitting first baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 1 so far. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Jorge.
Now up next for Arizona, Jorge Barrosa.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And it's fouled away. 0-1 now. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. In the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Alex Freeland.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Here's a 2-0. In the air, right field, Carroll settles underneath it, and there's 1 down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Now here is Andy Pajes.
Yeah. Ball.
This one in the air, right field, and it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The relay to second, not in time. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eduardo Rodriguez gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Here's a
the
new pitcher from the pen, Brandon
Number
Garcia.
55,
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That's in for a strike. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Man at first with one gone. Mookie digs in here.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Runner on the go. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Freeman headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Nope. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th.
That's ball 2.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Freeman in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second, 1 out. Will Smith to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
In the dirt. Two on, 1 out.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Up the middle. The flip. 1 at second.
Got him.
To
That's
first,
out.
not in time.
No, he's safe.
Great effort there.
Well, it's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Muncy in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air center field. Barosa settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Tommy Troy.
Left fielder, Tommy Troy.
Sheehan back to work.
Ball
The
that side.
Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Dreyer, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-0. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel
So
Marte.
back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Ketel Marte. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Hey.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
That's
He
a
really
ball.
committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That's off
That's
the mark.
ball three.
3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner on at first with one gone. Corbin Carroll will hit next. He's one of the best players in the game.
Ball one.
And the 1-0. Marte, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Arizona, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen
Diamondbacks,
comes the right-hander,
number
Ryan Thompson.
81,
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. His throw is not in time, an infield single. And they'll go back to check on the right-hander now. Man at first, digging in. Alex Call, 1 for 2. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Ginkel warming up as well. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pages.
And next for LA, Andy Pages, 1 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back. Rojas off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next one misses, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. The underhand flip, save.
No,
it
he's
was
in there.
never going to be easy after the misplay.
Good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Line drive, and that is that. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers,
now for the bottom of the sixth,
49,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Diamondbacks putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 0-2.
Ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Stays alive. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter.
So digging in, Pavin Smith. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
That's outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He is singled and he is flied to left. Just missed.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. To third, Muncy. Rojas for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That's a ball.
And that one hit to first. Vargas takes it himself. That's the first out at the top of the seventh.
For the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker now at the plate.
He had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The 0-2. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next for the
Good
Dodgers,
piece of hitting,
catcher,
going the
Will
other way
Smith.
with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
One out. Runner at second. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's low.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss there.
That's ball 2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
1 out, man at first. Here's Max Muncy. In for a strike. 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And a good
That's
eye
out.
there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One and 2 now.
Ball 2.
Smith at first, 1 gone. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Torey Lovello is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Ryan Thompson out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching
They
for
hand the ball over to a new arm, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now, Miguel Rojas. In the dirt. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Two down. And delivers outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 7-3. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the seventh, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Vesia getting cranked up as well.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Towards first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So up next, Jorge Barrosa. He's already homered here in this one. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Throws from the ground. Safe! He beats it.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Here's the left fielder, Tommy Troy. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Going 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Tying run at the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got him.
Swing and a ball hammered right field, going back on its way, and the bases are unloaded. Ketel Marte leaves the yard, and we are starting over.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. Wow, down fourth, late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they've refused to back down. Great at-bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Blake Trinan is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Jonathan Hernandez into the game. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
That's a ball.
Four runs already in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's a 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Carroll wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's hard hit on the line. Call takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Geraldo Perdomo digs in now.
Nope, that's a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's a little bit low. Hernandez, a 6'3" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 2-1. And there's a break. In the corner for a strike. Full countdown. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. And he walked it. The terrific battle at the plate. And now he's aboard as the potential go-ahead run. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Checks over to first, back safely. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
No, that's down.
Here goes the runner. That's it for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
The 1-2 finds its way through, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
1 down, runner at first. And Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. The 1-0.
Hey. That's ball 2.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Popped up. Rojas should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Now a chance for Gabriel Moreno.
Inside, ball 1.
Arenado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jonathan Hernandez done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jack Dreyer. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ball.
Two aboard, 2 outs. That keeps the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the K. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 7. Back here in the desert, we're at the top of the 8th. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that drops in for a strike.
Yep, that ball went out.
Activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Number 67 getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one drifts inside. Sets him down on strikes.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And here is Alex Freeland in there for strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now at the plate, Andy Pajes.
Ball one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hits the corner, and the count is 1-1. Now he's challenging the called strike, and it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The 1-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. So now it just comes down to situational hitting to get the tying run home. They've got a really great opportunity to do that.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. On a line, should be extra bases. One runs in. Coming home. Relay throw. Tag. Not in time. Safe. 9-8 now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Jonathan Loaisiga will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher on now, Taylor Clark.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
One out, runner at second. Here's Mookie Betts, known for his late inning heroics.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Man at second. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swing and a bouncer. Perdomo slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Foul ball there. Man on second, two down. This is
that's
off the plate, and that is ball one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Got him looking for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's down to one here at 9-8. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the eighth. Jorge Barrosa getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Tommy Troy.
That's a ball.
One.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
And the 1-0. That one
Ball
missed. Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
One out man at first. At the plate, Ketel Marte.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one almost hit him. The Dodgers holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. In there at the knees for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. Now 1-1. And that is out of play. Stays alive. kicked off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And this one is tied. A run scores on the play.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's a high chopper. Muncy throws to first in time, and we stay tied as the inning ends. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Ninth inning coming up, and we are tied 9. All set to start the ninth in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That hits the dirt. Ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Paul Sewald, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Ginkel also throwing. Fouled off down the right side.
Outside, that's give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2 on the way.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Comes a 2-2. Fastball almost got him there. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Muncy digs in. This guy with light tower power.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Right through there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it off.
That's
right
outside.
there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
That's off the mark. Ball 3. Miguel Rojas waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a payoff pitch. Outside and low, it's ball 4. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
So digging in, Alex Call. Outside with a breaking ball. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's in for a strike at 95. And a count 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. And now it's even up. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the 9th. We are tied.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first. And that's the way to end the inning.
Bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nolan Arenado.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Fall off foul. The 1-1. That's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Nope. That's inside.
Now all even up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Three-two on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And now they've got the possible winning run at first after that long at-bat ended in the walk. Substitution now at first base. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner, number 11. A little more speed on the base paths now, as he's the potential winning run. Smith, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but someone.
And that chance handled. To Bates at second for 1.
No,
Throw
he's
to
safe.
first, but he beat it.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
So up next, Gabriel Moreno. In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. One down, winning run at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That one finds the corner, and now it's even 1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. High fly ball, right field. Tucker settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia out of the game. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
On the mound now, Will Klein.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ball upstairs.
This one in the air. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. And our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Paul Sewald. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alex Freeland getting ready to hit. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Man at second. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Drew. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That's a ball.
He goes down looking. So digging in, Andy Pajes.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Brandon Pfaadt getting loose out there. Ginkel also getting ready. One out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. Swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. That's towards center. Barosa gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third, and they lead it in the 10th.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
Well, these type of finishes go a long way for a team. They still have to win the game, but it'll mean a lot if they close it out.
In the air to left center. Barosa in position. And that is that. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 10 and the D-backs 9. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Adrian Del Castillo. Late with the swing there.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Ground ball up the middle. Rojas tosses to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now the left fielder, Tommy Troy.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Dodgers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That misses the zone. Ball one. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. And Arizona with just one out left.
For the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Trying to deliver as the hero. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. A little bit high.
That's too high.
And that's ball one. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. That clips the corner. Carroll wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike. The Diamondbacks with the tying run at third, winning run at first. And we're in the last half of the 10th. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. The D-backs down to their final strike.
Ball
That's
three.
a really good take.
Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one a little bit high. Ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a foul out of play. The winning run on second base. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Jackknifes out of the way.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
Slice to right. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
In a one-run game as this one ends 10-9. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton.